$100,000 at their retirement. That's not nearly enough for their golden years. That's from Time Magazine. Also, the average IRA has returned less than 4% a year over the last 5 years. So we'll go on to the last one here. 76% of Americans experience significant stress, and money is the cause of that significant stress. And I want to tell you, folks, that that is one of the reasons that Patty and I started looking for a different way, something different to do. I'm going to tell you about our Forex algorithm. Okay, we call it our EA package. It's an absolutely incredible package, and I'm looking forward to telling you all about it. I'm also going to tell you about our new BTC package. This is a Bitcoin product that works in the marketplace. It has only been around, today is day 12 of this product, and we've already sold over $500,000. All right, so let's get started and start talking about the Forex algorithm and who we are. First and foremost, USI Tech is a technology company. We're a software company that specializes in automated trading software, primarily in the Forex market. What USI Tech has done is taken these things that were only available to the big banks, to the hedge funds, and to the wealthy, and they have made that software available to the normal common man. Now, we do our work in the foreign exchange market, the FX market, which is a $5 trillion market. Now, to put that into perspective, I did a little bit of research this afternoon. The New York Stock Exchange trades about $34 billion every day. The Tokyo Stock Exchange trades about $7 billion, and the London Stock Exchange trades about $8 billion every day. Now, if you add that up, that's about $150 billion every day. The foreign exchange market dwarfs those numbers with $5 trillion a day traded in this market. It's a highly volatile market, and that is why our software does so well with it. Let me tell you about that software right now. Our software license is a lifetime license, and with that lifetime license, you get upgrades for life that optimize the production of this software. This is a software that is we call it an expert advisor, and it runs on MetaTrader 4. That anyone can trade with this software. Once you set this software up on your own VPS, virtual private server, this software runs for you and trades for you. The cost of this software is a one-time fee of 600 euro. 600 euro is about 650 US dollars. The results of this software over the last 3 years have been incredible. Our trading software has no increased risk of loss in extraordinary market conditions. What does that mean? That's maybe the number one question that I get all the time. Well, let me show you how this software works. We always work in corresponding pairs, okay? So we have a primary pair and a corresponding pair. In this example, and this is just an example, although this is an actual chart from an actual day, we have the US dollar and the Japanese yen. We also have the euro and the US dollar. At this exact time, and this is the time at about 10:30 at night when the press announced that Donald Trump would be the next president of the United States. Well, you can see on the primary chart, the US dollar, Japanese yen, that the dollar dropped drastically. It's about 3,000 pips that the dollar dropped in that short period of time. But the way the market works is there's always a corresponding pair to that primary pair. And in this case, the corresponding pair is the Euro USD. Now, the Euro USD at the exact same minute went up in that exact same minute. And if you looked, if we turn these things upside down and looked at them upside down to each other, they are almost identical. Not quite identical, though. There is some differences in the correlation between the two when they turn around and go back, and that is where this software makes its money. So that's just a little bit of an education of how it works. Obviously, expert advisor algorithm software is very, very complex. This is just a quick overview of how that software works. Next, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you how well it works. And to do that, I have a live account example. This is a MetaTrader 4 report, which MetaTrader 4 is the software that runs Forex trading. And this is an actual live account. Now, this account was opened on June 28th of 2016. This is a live account that they allowed me to log into their account and look at it. I also have the opening balance of this account of $100,000. Now again, don't get worried about $100,000. You don't need $100,000 to trade this software. It opened up on June 28, 2016 with $100,000. Now I'm going to skip all the way to the bottom of this report. It was about 17 pages long. And you can see that the date that I ran this report was on January 12th, 2017. That's about 6.5 months, just a little bit more than 6.5 months. You can also see during that time, the closed profit was $28,212.74. That's about 4.5% a month. Let me show you the summary page real quick and kind of break down all the numbers and show you what everything looks like. Again, the profit for the period was $28,212.74. This next number is a very important number. During that 6.5 months, the software made 7,349 trades. This person did not have to do anything during that time but sit back and watch those trades happen. If they have a monitor they can watch it on, or you can set it up to monitor it right on a smartphone. Now I'm going to point out a couple other things. This first number I'm pointing out is the floating P&L. That number represents the amount of trades that are still open in the marketplace right now. So if this person closed this account right at this exact second, they would have an equity of $127,930.71. That is just the $28,000 minus, or $128,000 minus that $282.03, comes out to $127,930.71. That means that they made $27,930.71 in just 6.5 months, about 4.5% a month. Absolutely incredible returns. I want to talk about my partner for a second. His name is Professor David Frost. And I met Professor Frost, I'm going to say about 2 years ago now. And he and I talk almost on a daily basis. And one of the things that we talk about is, how can we get people to retire earlier? How can we get people to retire with enough money so they actually can retire? So one of the questions that he asks all the time is, what if? What if you started an account with $5,000 today and that account continued to perform at 4.5% a month as our algorithm has for the last 3 years? And what if you stopped going to Starbucks and you put $100 every month into that account? Guess what? That what if is absolutely incredible, and I know that's my tagline. Look at this. In just 10 short years, you'd have $1,418,880. Now, guys, this is an example, and I'm showing this for demonstration purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, but math is math. David asked the question all the time, what if you started? What if you could put $100 a month away into that account? Well, guys, the results are they're just astronomical. And it would change a lot of people's lives if they could do this. So that is what our EA product is. That is how our EA product works. One-time fee, lifetime license, lifetime upgrades, and it just keeps working and working and working in the marketplace on your behalf. Now I'm going to tell you about the incredible world of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is cryptocurrency, and USI Tech has come up with an incredible program, the BTC package. And in this package, you can participate in the incredible profits of Bitcoin mining. Let me show you how it works. You buy the BTC package, and the cost of that package is 50 euro. Today's rate's 50 euros, somewhere around $53, $55, somewhere about that. You must purchase your BTC package with Bitcoin. You can't buy it for cash. You got to have Bitcoin in your own personal Bitcoin wallet. and you purchase this package with Bitcoin. The package will run for 140 days. So you have bought that package. You don't have the 50 euros anymore. You paid 50 euros. You now own this package. This package runs in our mining operation for 140 market days. That's about 6 months, a little bit more than 6 months, just a few days more than 6 months. So when we say 140 market days, that's days that the market is open. You will receive, for owning this package, an average of 1% per day as return of capital. Now, when I say you receive that every day in your back office, USI, for every Bitcoin package that you have, it puts 1% or an average of 1% back every single day. Now, we are on day 13 of this program, and it has averaged 1% over those 13 days, and there's no reason that we think that it will not continue to average 1% over those days. Now, what does that mean? That means that after 140 days, you'll have 140% of your capital back. 140%, which means you have a 40% return on your investment. Wow. If you take that out to a whole year, that's just a little less than 80% return on your investment over a 1 year period. Now, the actual values do vary a little bit. I have to say that. There is an asterisk up there, so I'm putting that down at the bottom, that the actual values, this is an average of 1% a day. Now, over the first 13 days, it has averaged that 1%, and it's sitting a little bit above that 1% average right now over the 13 days. Let me give you an example of how this works, because I know this is kind of a new concept to a lot of people. Let's say you purchase 20 Bitcoin packages for 1,000 euro. Now, you see I did 20 Bitcoin packages at 1,000 euro only because they're nice, round, even numbers. The runtime of those packages is 140 working days, okay? So that means the return of a capital over 140 working days. The Bitcoin value at the end of 140 days is 1,400 euro, or 40% more than that 1,000 that you put in. So that's how this works. But remember, it puts the money into your account every day, 1% a day. So in this case, it would be putting $10 in Bitcoin into your personal wallet every single day. Again, I'm just going to review this one more time. You have a daily payment of the return of capital. That means every single day we put that money into your wallet. You can withdraw that money on your returns and your commissions from selling Bitcoin, and I'm going to talk about commissions when I talk about the pay plan, but you can take that money out and spend it, or your commissions and returns can be automatically reinvested into the BC package. Now, when we put them back into the BTC package, we're going to take advantage of something that is absolutely incredible. It's called the compound interest effect. Let me tell you how the compound interest effect works. Again, I'm going to go back to that same example we had a few minutes ago. We bought 20 BTC packages for 1,000 euro. And instead of taking that money out and going to Starbucks and spending it every day, we're going to go to the automatic rebuy option, and we're going to rebuy over 280 working days, which is a little more than a year, okay? It's a year and about a week. On day one, what do you have? 20 Bitcoin packages. And what's the value of that investment? 1,000 euro, right? You bought them for 20 euro. You own now 20 packages. The value of that investment is 20 euro. Now, if you hit that little button and you rebuy every time your back office has 50 euro, it's going to buy you a new package. Every time your back office does that, you're going to reinvest it right back into this program. By day 140, you have 78 Bitcoin packages for a value of 2,554 euro, 2,554 euro. And guys, you need to put your seatbelts on right now, because when I hit this next button, you're not going to believe what you're going to see. On day 280, those 20 packages have grown to 126 packages, and you have a value of investment of 5,047 euro. This is just something that is out of this world, and we are so excited about this product, and we're so excited how this product is working for us.